With the CS market dropping pretty significantly over the past few months, here's an updated list of the best knives you could get for under $300, starting with the cheapest and working our way up. The Navaja Stain, along with all of the other Stain knives, are super good and budget friendly. They look great under good lighting, and this one in just field tested is well under $100. Well, for comparison, something like the Shadow Daggers Brightwater are going to be around the same price, but they're extremely dull and they don't have that good CS2 lighting on them. Pretty much look the same as they do in CSGO. So Stain knives, definitely top of my list. Blue steel knives are another similar case. They're very cheap, well under $100. They look incredible with lighting in CS2, and you have a ton of options with them, even well under your budget. The cool thing about Shadow Daggers is they don't shake your screen in CS2 like they did in CSGO, and honestly, they're one of my favorite knives now because of that. They look clean. A bit more expensive, but still around the $100 mark, you can start upgrading your knife to Boreal Forest on the Ursus knife and Paracord. They're both pretty clean and you could get them in minimal wear. And the Ursus has a nice animation. Personally, I don't like the Paracord too much. It's a unique option unless you want to get a gut knife or Shadow Daggers. With the knives being this cheap, you can actually get minimal wear arboreal gloves as well that match them incredibly well and still only be at around $200 spent. So very budget friendly. But moving up to around $130, you're going to be able to start getting nice skins. Shadow Dagger Slaughter in minimal wear are definitely one of my favorites. The Navaja Tiger Tooth is an option as well for $132, and if you're not a fan of those knives, you've got the Bowie Blue Steel in the 130s as well. Not too shiny, but still a clean, nice knife. The Gut also has the Slaughter and Tiger Tooth at around $135 as well, which are definitely worth mentioning. But next, where you're actually able to get these knives. But if you have a bunch of junk in your inventory, Skins Monkey is a great place to get rid of it. Not only do you get a free $5 bonus on your first trade when you sign up with that link in the description, you can also get a 35% deposit bonus while depositing with cash, crypto, or any of the other methods. And even if you don't want to trade, they have free daily giveaways to enter as well. Thanks to Skins Monkey for sponsoring. Once again, link in the description. But at $170, one of my favorites is the Gut Marble Fade. This one is sick because all of the patterns are obviously unique and there's some really nice looking ones in there for the price. The Doppler is the same price as well, but honestly, I'd go with the Marble Fade any day of the week. And at $190, once again going back to the Shadow Daggers, here we have the Gamma Doppler, and these are one of my favorite knives in the game. I actually own two of these pairs, and despite having a bunch of other expensive knives, I legit use these the most. They look so good under good lighting, and obviously you've got 4 different phases you could pick from as well. But enough Shadow Daggers and gut knives and all of this, because at $240, the Survival Slaughter is one of the nicest knives you'll finally be able to get with a nice skin on it. The Huntsman Tiger Tooth as well, I don't know how people feel about the Huntsman animation. I feel like it's not bad. Tiger Tooth is pretty clean. It's $240 as well, so if you could fit that in the budget, I mean, I think it's a pretty good knife, but I know people don't like these two that much. So for the final knife, just under $300, I would say the Flip Autotronic in minimal wear is not only a nice clean knife, it's got a good animation and in good condition. It checks all the boxes. Obviously, there's a ton of knives I didn't mention in this video, as this is just personal preference. You could just go onto the site of your choosing and sort knives by price if you really want to find something new, but these are definitely some of the top picks. And of course, if you want to buy or trade for a knife, be sure to check out Skins Monkey and get that 35% deposit bonus and free $5 with that link at the top of the description.